What an auspicious start.
I didn't realize how far down it was.
I was like,
Fortnite clip for Fortnite Day.
You ever see the video of like the police dog that's like lol jumping off the bridge and they're going like, no. They gotta drag it back over the edge. That's what that was. That was Labrador Retriever. Dang it, my cankles again.
oh
Need just a
my
second to get to my
gosh,
watch
I gotta
here.
get Mickey, you gotta look.
I don't know
I
if
didn't even grab
Little's
the
ready,
first one. I
but
gotta
I'll
go
be
back.
right back if you are.
Go grab it.
I'm just gonna bend
I'm
down.
gonna scooch right by it.
Hi guys.
Bed, yeah, like PJ thought. I woke up and the next day they come in the room
Steggy,
and I
you
did a
have,
bit of a semi or hard or whatever. They saw it.
Okay.
Oh.
I
No,
don't
it's
understand.
fucking
You're on a date. She's
No,
aware
that
of
was
what a
not
penis
on
is,
That
right?
was after. No, that was after.
Special disc. What the heck happened?
All
I
right.
had the dumbest hiccup.
What now?
What the hell? You can't fuck with me when I'm dancing. You can't fuck with me when I'm dancing. Sorry. I was having a moment. At the end of this month, we'll have a full-on sing-along night that's just that.
Big deal.
Okay, so I think I need more of that.
It's gonna be a very low-key stream today. We didn't stream Monday for recovery reasons. We slept like all day. It was glorious. Just get all of my panels in the right places so I can see stuff and things and people and stuff. We're not doing any posty posts. We're really just here to like chill and vibe, and I forgot to remove the chair yet. But let me message. First of all, let me make sure we can be heard. Testy, testy, test. Yeah. Okay, so that's settled. Let me message little one to see if they're gonna be on soon. If not, we might play a little bit by ourselves. Just to warm up, you know, because we haven't played in forever. Boop. Oh, wrong person. Guys, did you know I can earn drops in this game? Has anyone ever heard of drops in Fortnite? Guys, I've still been obsessed with the Gundam card game. No, I won't shut up about it. What is it gonna say? Oh, right. They figured out the best, most infuriating way to keep me just absolutely hooked is slowly release information about one card every day. And sometimes it's a card that already exists, but just got a little bit of a UI overhaul to look nice. And then other times it's something completely brand new that fires all the neurons in my brain at once. Today's card, which made me laugh, is Miguel from Gundam Seed, a character that nobody remembers, which is fine. I actually had it mixed up with the character from Gundam Seed Destiny that pretty much goes through the same thing. But Miguel is like the first person that Kira kills in Gundam Seed by cutting him in half with a big sword. And he dies stupidly, and his card is basically a 3/1 that if it's paired with a pilot and someone else is on your team is like linked with a different suit, like a good pilot in their suit, you get to draw. So it's a card that exists to die, which is the most like thematically appropriate. Why is there no sound? It's raining in game, and yet I hear nothing. I hear that. What the fuck? Why no sound? I see that. Okay. Did I bet. Let's we'll bump it up to like, I don't know, 80 something or whatever. Dialogue. There's dialogue in this game? We're just gonna run one as like a little testy test because it's been so long. And when Little is available, they can just hop into chat. It'll be like a little teehee moment. I appreciate them for potentially playing with us today because like legitimately I was like, what do I want to play? I only have one stream this week, and I kind of want like smooth brain activity. And in my head, Fortnite is smooth brain activity, you know. Especially with everything that we did, like not having to worry and just showing up and blah 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 blah. Oh no, we died. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what that laugh was, but it certainly was a thing. Actually getting this test round out of the way will be great because you know what it means? You know what it means? Our first match won't have to do the compiling or our match with Little won't have to do the compiling shaders thing. And I have this on the solid state now. I don't think I had it on the solid state earlier. Wow, it hated that. Absolutely. I spent part of yesterday evening, besides obsessively playing Wing Table, I spent it just going alphabetically through the like 300 plus demos we still have on the computer. Because while we played... Oh, that's too loud now. Let's fix that. While we played somewhere in the range of like 129 demos, once you remove the ones that are like... Once you remove the ones that are, that weren't functioning, we had like 450-ish. So, oh look, a message. I'll get on, if I get on, I'll be later, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Damn, they were roommates. But it's fine. Like I said, I really just wanted, here's what I didn't want. Because a lot of people ask me, are you taking, are you going to be off for a while after the end of the charity stream? And I was like, kinda, but not immediately. Monday was always planned to be rest because we were pushing. There was a good chance we were going to have to push, like, it was going to be at least 27 hours. It ended up being 28 and a half. But I was open to going as high as, like, 30-something if need be. So I knew Monday we were going to be exhausted, so we, didn't. We'd always planned not to stream. Well, what the fuck is that? My drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Then Tuesday's usually a no stream day. Wednesday today, I was like, well, I really want to do something because I know Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'll be out of town. And then next week, Friday through the following Sunday, I'd be out of town for like 10 plus days. So we really only had like 2 or 3 potential stream days after the event before I leave for like a solid vacation. So we needed some smooth brain fun activity. So Fortnite with Friendos seemed like a good one. But it's also been it's been over 3 weeks because, and I know this because the 21st was the first day of the charity event, and we took a 2-day break before starting. So it's been about a month since we even touched Fortnite. We had uninstalled it for the charity event to make more room. We're just running a little testy test. Yeah, the Gundam card game. It's so funny to me because no game has ever made me be like, ooh, I want to figure out if I can learn how to make decks and like be all prepared and maybe I could participate in like the tournaments. I've never been at like the start of a card game. In most card games, not since like growing up and playing Yu-Gi-Oh, none of them have really called to me. I'm going to sneeze at some point. I apologize. Beep boop. Hey, look, a person. Okay, so a bot, but still. Okay, so what have we learned? We like this gun better, and we are very rusty. I don't really know if I want that. Scope, yes. First. Okay, so, no card game has ever had us this interested since like Yu-Gi-Oh TV show growing up, you know? And even then, it's not like I had disposable income. I was a child. So I was really just like, whatever cards I randomly get out of these like packs and like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing 90% of the time. Wait. I think we said we liked this gun? I think I'm okay with this. Yes. Sorry. Problem with not playing very often is I forget what all the guns do. But it's very funny because, like I said, no card game has ever held my interest like this. Well, you're a bot, not a person. I'm less interested now. Sorry, I filled you full of holes or whatever. But like, so I'm out here like making themed decks. I'm like, it's the Universal Century Boys, the Seed Boys, like the making theme decks based on the series. Not really like trying to like get into overall team comp and, or like comp and stuff like that. But I'm sitting here thinking about it. It's like, wait a minute. Every day they're releasing new cards, meaning every day our understanding of what is actually like functional is completely changing. So why am I spending so much time on this? Why? And then 5 minutes elapses and I just do it again for the dopamine. I would love to get good at it though. I think it'd be so cool. I even called a couple places today to see if they were taking pre-orders because the Discord I'm in for the card game, several people indicated that they their local shops had started taking pre-orders. But none of mine are. Why is the ground full of gold? Every time I play this game, I'm like, why is anything like this? Which I guess is my fault for never playing this game. I literally only play it with other people. The irony being I'm playing by myself right now. You know what, I bet I should have taken those shields with me earlier. I had made a minor adjustment here. I'm just gonna drop this down a smidge. Like 15. There we go. Should probably take this with me. I don't really get what that thing is. This wait time. Though I guess if Serb and them end up getting on at like 8, if no little, maybe I can. They usually have a couple spots. I can probably hop in with them. Also, trying to convince my family has for years wanted me to play Magic, and I'm like trying to convince them to play this with me instead, because there's so much history and like backlog to Magic, and like they've been playing for years, and I've played probably less than 24 games of Magic in my life, either as a child or just because someone I was with was playing Magic, and so therefore I was playing, you know? So like, I'm not knowledgeable about it. And I've always said, hey guys, if there's a new, I think it'd be cool if we all learned a new card game together, so we could all come into it as equals. And this is the best shot, guys. This is your best shot ever to get me back into cards. So just what?
Well,
Hello,
hello,
Odie.
my name is
Potatoes.
Luca, and I'm a special pug. I live in Belfast, Ireland, and my favourite things are
Why
hot.
is that one so loud? I'll have to take a look at the blurb point. But how are you doing today? Yes, Fortnite. I was gonna be playing with Little, but they apparently had a meeting, so now they're not certain if they can. Is Sir playing Fortnite later today, or are you guys still? Is it? I think you said it's like Repo Week. I don't know what any of this shit is anymore. Person. Shalon. What? Sorry, I just got sent a screenshot, and the phrase "save me." You got cards tonight? Guess what, Odie? This bodes poorly for me, I'll be honest. Hey, guy. My card... Oh, that is the wrong thing. I forgot. Okay. I forgot. I've been playing a lot of games where Y changes the gun. So I hit Y, and I realized I didn't have the gun out anymore, and then I panicked and I threw the shit at him. So what happens when you don't play a game for a month that you weren't good at to begin with. Did I get my box yet? No, it's supposed to come in the next, like, day or so. But we are gonna try and do that Wednesday. I've got a desk mat, so it looks clean. I've tested the webcam pointing straight down. I might need to buy, like, a cheap ring light or something, just for lighting reasons for where it is in the room, kind of thing. But, I got my gloves. The gloves do make my hand a little bit slick. What nonsense do you have tonight? And what is more nonsense card-wise than, I'm trying to think. Garbage Pail Kids, I guess some people really like that, so maybe that one's not nonsense. What's more nonsense than, like, Golden Girls? But, Odie, I have not stopped thinking about the Gundam card game since I've gotten to the thing. I'm fucked. They've got me. I'm buying at least one box. Which will probably... No, this is what's probably going to happen. I'm going to buy probably each of the starter packs. One for my wife, one for me. 2 for my cousins, so that they'll play with me. And then once the boosters come out, I will buy an entire box of boosters. I bought a box of 2024 Goodwin Champion. What the hell is a Goodwin Champion? What is a Goodwin? Hodgepodge set, sports and pop. They make pop icon trading card? I love how you're saying all these words at me, and I'm just like, I've never heard any of this shit in my life. The hell's an Alaskan gold relic? Sounds like an item from like an Indiana Jones movie. Speaking of, let's go to the Silly Lake. Oh, I do need to figure out how to take down... I'm certain it won't be hard to figure out how to take down the charity thing. I just, forgot to do it. I made sure to disable the timed commands, and I made sure to remove it from all the other stuff, but yeah, it's probably gonna be this today, and then. Oh wait, yeah, Serb's on Thursday. Why did I think he was on today? This today, and then either next Monday or next Wednesday will be the cards, and then I don't know. There might not be any streams until I get back from vacation in like May. I'm gonna be gone for a while. Guess what, motherfucker? I've got 2 shotguns with your name on it. Bold of you to gently walk out of the room in my presence. Okay. Cool story, bro. Are there scary boss boys in here anymore? Were there ever? See, I'm trying to dip my toe in. Here was my original plan. I was going to do these as a test, but I'm a little bit hyped for it, so I was like, okay, this test might be like perfunctory. It might just be like, okay, we've gotten rid of some stuff, but I'm in, kind of thing. But then I was like, it would be fun to make it like a monthly segment. I could do it once a month. I don't think I could do it every week like you guys. Like, just about every week like you guys do. But I was like, it'd be cool to open like a new series each time. So I was like, okay. Gundam comes out in July. June, the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy comes out. I was like, that could be cool. I think I underestimated how popular it would be. It's like sold out on Amazon already. My dumbass was like, oh, I'll pre-order it when I get back in May. Might do some Pokemon. J-Fan seems like a Pokemon fan. Hello, Luna. Thank you for the lurkies. We're being a normie today. On my screen, that was like through his head. I guess we might as well kill his little bot friend. I've never been good with the sniper rifles, I'll be honest. Watching the worst sniper ever. Also, I don't remember... Oh, there it is. I was like, I don't remember how to fucking crouch. I've only got 3 bullets. Local card shop? I'm learning terminology. I learned what a case was today because I was uncertain if there was a difference between a case and a box. Because I saw someone saying, oh yeah, I might buy a second case. And I was... Right after I was talking about buying a box, so I was like, is case box? Yeah, they explained that to me, and I was like, oh shit. And they were like, yeah, it's like $1,000. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm in enough to want to drop several $1,000s on it yet. No, I'm just kidding. If I spend that amount of money, it's gonna be like over the lifetime of the game, long term kind of shit. Thanks for the bubble shield, I guess. We're having a dumb little fight here. Oh, I'm kind of happy with how that went, considering how much of an idiot I am at this game. He's probably furious, and rightfully so. I'm just gonna eat all these apples. I just heard one of my cats go in the other room. It's so funny to me. Why are you so stupid, cats? I love you. If I were them, I would be pissed off at that. I mean, I would too, you know? You tried to play that so slick, and just like an absolute moron came and took him out. Oh, there are still bosses in here. That's crazy. I thought that would have been done ages ago. Like the ones that come with the Happy Meals? Because I have like 3 of those. Or are they like separate Minecraft cards that I'm thinking of? Because my wife was like, I'm going to McDonald's. Interesting, interesting. What is this? Sticky grenade bag. Oh, I guess, you know what? I should probably head in. I'll have to... The landscape is so... There's so much, and I don't know shit. You're gonna have to be my guide a little bit as I dip my toe into this world. Though I'm kind of bummed about the Final Fantasy Magic, because I was a little bit excited for that one. Maybe I can still find some at, like, the local shops, but... I don't think I'll be able to, like, have a case pre-ordered and ready to, like, open in June. Which was my original plan. Dude, I've been playing the Gundam one on the little third-party like spell table variant called Wing Table, that's specifically for the Gundam game. I've been making dumb little decks that are like themed and just like trying shit out. And then every day I'm reminded that, oh yeah, they're still releasing cards, like a drip feed, one every day, that'll completely redefine how everything works. So maybe not completely, but you know, kind of hard to be like, yes, I've solved everything, and then be like, oh, the next day. A game with 2 kills in it, wild. It would have been 3, but that one guy killed a guy that I damaged pretty badly when he ran into the bush. They cannot do. Oh, it's a fence post. You just vibing today. But apparently, I guess I still look very tired because someone at work asked me if I was okay. But I was out sick Monday for rest, and then Tuesday I was I just decided to be remote, use my one remote day. And they had been on vacation, so I guess maybe they thought I'd been out for a while. Person. Violence! They may have seen me as well. Earn account levels. Okay. This makes sense. I know there's like alternate arts and stuff coming for the Gundam one. I'm just gonna... I don't know if you saw me, but... I need to get better, remember like how to maintain my sprint better. Because I'm really bad to just like run at shit, and then by the time I get to the fight, I'm out of sprint, and it's a problem. Well, so much for that, you know. Maybe it scared them into not swimming away. Yes, okay. I'm so bad with the sniper rifle, it's so funny. Some of those are really close, though. Oh, so infuriating. They're probably, like, laughing at me. Hey, look at that. You love to see it. A little bit. Okay, I'm a little bit proud of that shot. You know? I've got sleeves, because when I went to the event, I gave my cousin my card to go buy sleeves. Is there like, I remember growing up, my brother had these like really thick boy heavy plastic sleeves. Are those more recommended than like the soft little, not little, but like the, I think I have like Dragon Shield or something. I'll buy official Gundam ones when they come out because as stated many times before, I'm a slut for mech stuff. Like, the only reason that I don't, and I think part of the reason is I love Gundam so much, but I've seen everything, just about. 2 movies and like one in the G-Quicks movie I haven't seen. That's it. Like 3 movies across like all the way to like 1979. And whatever like lost media SD like 30-minute bullshits. I've even seen the horrible CG like SD rescue that's like looks like it was made by the company that did Reboot. Like it's one of my favorite things. However, most of the Gundam games I haven't ever really liked. I don't really enjoy Gunpla, and I'm not really like a figure buyer. But cards. Gamba for cool little art. Competitive play. That I can get behind. I probably shouldn't have taken that shot, I'll be honest. What the hell was that? What? Okay, I was like, I meant to switch the other direction, but sticking them with that was pretty cool. Sticking them in the face with a sticky grenade when they had no shields. Honestly, one of my best moves that I don't think I could repeat if I tried. I do need more shields, though. Oh, and I need to, like, have discussion with Nat because I finished Epic the Musical. I know I brought it up very briefly when you were streaming, but I don't know that she saw. I hear someone sniping over there. Maybe they're just as bad as I am. Proceeds to get one shot. I'm being a little sneaky jerk because we're afraid of the sniper. Also, this is only our second game back after not playing for like a month. So, I mean, 4 kills. I'm pretty happy with that. No, not the ads. Like, possible. I mean, there's, it's an interesting debate and like thing being me having no knowledge but being in a Discord full of people with various degrees of knowledge. Some people think the game is going to sell amazingly because Gundam sells really well, and Bandai has all their other practice with their other like One Piece, Digimon, all their other card games. Other people I've seen are like demo shop stiffed me, like they didn't actually exist, so I didn't get to play. Game's dead to me, kind of stuff, or like, oh god, shit like that, where it's like some people are like saying game dead on arrival before even like playing the game, just because they see the release schedule or some shit like that. I mean, I'm gonna try it no matter what. We all know I play and enjoy the things I like a lot ravenously, no matter how popular they are. My phone. The tulip field. I forgot about this. Yeah, once that person told me that a case, I was like, oh, a case could be fun. That's a lot of cards. How much is it? I was like, man, that's like a flight to Japan. I'll just go to Japan. You know? No, I don't have any more stamina. Oh, ooh, that was beautiful. Wouldn't it be just the sexiest thing ever if I killed you right here? You are a monster and I hate you.
Want to break
No.
for the ads?
I've lost track of him. That was not the guy I was originally fighting, but that's funny. Yikes. Where on earth did that come from? Where? Oh, is he upstairs? The sky. He's in the sky, isn't he? Upstairs. Yep. Oh, man, that's the guy. Oh, that's a sick Yanma. Wow, what is this word? Dragonfly. My brain was like, it's a Yanmamon, obviously. The giant Digimon from Digimon. I guess there's a Yanma Pokemon, too. Is Yanma just Dragonfly? Hold on. I've never considered this. Yanma. Considering it kind of bisects Pokemon and Digimon, I assume this is like an actual word for it. Yanma seems to be based on a dragonfly, possibly banded darter. I mean, Yanma must just be another word for, or a word for dragonfly in Japanese. Because otherwise I can't fathom why Yanmamon is also called Yanma. It's too specific otherwise. But yes, so back to the cards, back to the shit that no one cares about on my channel, probably. I don't know. I'm just saying words now. We're spiraling out of control. I'm trying to get a sense of what all of my cousins like to play, so I can get them a deck each for it. And so I kind of wanted the blue-white deck because I love The Witch from Mercury, and I know people have their issues with how the season ended, but I like the show. I just like it. But it's my wife's first and favorite Gundam series. All the other ones she's ever watched with me, she's kind of hated. So she wants the blue-white deck that comes with Witch from Mercury cards. Excuse me. Okay, so we get her that. One of my cousins says that they play Control, and I'm like, I don't quite fucking know what that means. But I think the blue-white deck is Control, so maybe we get 2 of those, one for each of them. Or maybe we can get them the Seed deck, which is white-red, which might be Control. It's very block and breach heavy, so like using your units to block them attacking your shields and kind of like chip away at them, but also using units with breach to kind of break through their shields and destroy a unit kind of stuff. So maybe that, I don't know. One person was like, I'll play whatever, but I like rush decks. So I was like, okay, the green-red Xeon deck is the deck for you, probably. I really, it'd be cool if we each got a different one instead of all the same. But if it lines up that way, oh god, I thought that was a person for a second. If it lines up that way, and it's hard to kind of guess what each of the decks are going to be, because like the blue-white Heroic Beginnings deck, which is like Universal Sentry and Witch for Mercury stuff, a lot of those cards have been shown. Not all of them, but like a chunk of them. But okay, is that thing again? But things like all of the blue cards in the... Oh, we're having fun. Oh, that was the grenade launcher? No. That wasn't. How did that happen? Well, now I'm just confused, but it doesn't super matter. So, the Gundam Wing deck has green cards, which have a lot of breach and some, like, splash damage. But all of the blue cards for the Oz characters, none of those have been revealed, so no one really knows what that deck's going to be about. Very much. Then you have the Seed deck, which is white, which is kind of like control-y, I guess, if I understand. But none of the, only like 3 of the Zaft cards for the red part of it have been shown. So like no one really knows what's going on there either. Goodbye. I overcorrected. That's stupid. I have complaints. Oh, this isn't a person, it's a llama? What up, my guy? Wouldn't it be cool if you just left me alone? Why am I not running? I would love to be running, honestly. Crazy that you would have me not running there. Why am I doing this? I should just, yeah, me trying to be, like, cute and snipe at him was stupid once we got down there. But that's okay. I can't tell if this is the same man that killed me because I never pay attention to people's names in the game. So, that deck, again, like, half the deck known. Half the deck-ish known. Half the deck completely unknown. Making it really hard to, like, recommend it to people. The green-red one, for Xeon's kind of known. The Neo Xeon cards aren't. But the green cards in that are very rush. So I can comfortably tell blue that one's probably his. The only real standout here is we have one person who's really into, like, apparently really into, like, milling decks in Magic. And I don't think that's a mechanic in this game yet, ever. I don't know. Maybe once the Iron Blood Orphans purple cards come out, it will be. I don't know. And I would have to assume. So we know Starter Deck 5 in September is Iron Blood Orphans. Starter Deck 6 in October, I think, is G-Quicks. I would have to assume G-Quicks is also purple, but I don't know shit about that show because there's been 2 episodes. It's also technically Universal Century. It'd be really funny if it was like white purple. Or blue purple, sorry, not white. That was a secret rare. I don't know if you, OD1, I don't know if you're still here. 2, I don't know if you've actually like looked at the art for these. I may be biased just because I'm a big Gundam fan. I think the cards are sick. Every once in a while you have a card game and I look at it and I just see and I go, I have no interest in, like, even if I like the property, I might not like the cards. This, I look at the cards, especially the alt arts, and like, fuck. Like graffiti paint looking Ariel, awesome. Sakura Explosion Lacus card, whose name escapes me right now. Awesome. Oh my god, I thought it didn't take me for a second, and I was just gonna plummet to my death. Hope there's not a drop down right there, otherwise we're in for a bad time. These are mine now. Claim them. Well, I was gonna go the other way and like... Okay. I broke my kinkles a little. But less than I was worried about. I usually like putting a shotgun on stuff. I don't know what that is. And as we know, if I don't know what it is, I probably am not going to fuck with it in this game. What do you think this tastes like? I say, having definitely had the G Fuel for it, but forgetting what it tastes like. You know what? That's actually exactly what I was talking about. I usually like a shotgun in slot 2. So I can try and pivot to it quickly. Now, how to get back to where I originally wanted to go, which was on top of the cool hill. Because I legitimately just came this way because I realized, oh man, there's like 5 people landing at that building I wanted to go to. Might be a little bit tricky to get guns and stuff. But now I have guns. Goodbye. Thank you, Siri bot. Oh, just a boring best viewers one. Ever since 2 people I was watching got ones that was like, try not to come in like 5 seconds, I was like, damn, I want that one. That one's so funny. Those were terrible shots. I was distracted by yapping. But like, oh my god, try not to nut bot just coming in on Twitch is so funny. It probably shouldn't be to me, but it's just, it's so different from the usual "bye cheap viewers, your chat looks really dead" kind of thing. Stony the Stoner, what the fuck? Hello, my guy. What is up? We're playing Fork Knife. We're not good at it. But hold on, let me give you a quick shout out. While I try not to die. Yeah, Stony. Yeah. There we go. Thank you for the raid. How was your Fortnite? I mean, listen, if we had gotten the desired spam bot message, it could have been Fortnite. If I ever get that, I'm taking a screenshot of it because that's the funniest shit to me. Cursed by my inability to keep an eye on my stamina once again. Or my knowledge of the map. What the fuck am I doing in my life? I'm about to die. Oh god. How was your Five Nights at Freddying? I've never played a Five Nights game in my life. People really like them. What just happened there? I was trying to deviate so I can get this health. Please? Game? There we go. Can I do this on here or waffle? Oh, wait. That's cool. I hope that gets you to, Oh, it wasn't even FNAF. That's so funny. Why did this yeet me into the void? Well, okay, we didn't take damage. That's all I care about. Hello. A target. I've craved the violence. Oh. Okay. You're probably a bot. Either that or you're just really bad and I'm sorry that I insulted you, who was probably a child. Oh, look. Visitor. Isn't that funny of you? Aw, man. I thought we were being slick. Hi, guy. What's up? Wouldn't it be so funny if the car exploded on you, though, T? Think of the cuteness we could have. You trying to commit violence upon my person. Me blowing up a car in your presence. I'm dead. That gun wasn't even loaded. Ah! Nah. See, here's the thing that you need to understand. I only play... Oh, I don't want to report that. Ew. I play maybe 5 or 10 games of Fortnite a season. I really just wanted something that was like soft brain for me because I was like, if you don't, I mean, you were there a couple days. We did our big charity stream, right? So we did I have no idea how many crowns I have. I think the most I've ever kills wise I've ever had is 17. Like, so like legitimately for like 23 days we streamed 165 hours and just did like a shit ton of demos. I had to reinstall this game. This is how unfrequently I play. I just wanted soft brain activity because I just didn't want to have to focus too. What the hell am I holding? But I'm still this is only my 3rd game back after playing like 4 games a month ago, and that was the most I had played in like 3 months. We are not much of a Fortnite player. We're just here for chill vibes. I think if I had played that differently, it could have gone better. But switching hands would do that. I know I've seen you play quite a bit of Fortnite. How close are you to getting affiliate? It's, I mean, that 40-person raid's probably going to help, but do you think it's going to push you over the edge? Poor my Fortnite buddy. She trapped in a meeting. She's never going to escape. You're just gonna search. I feel like I said something and I was like, oh, I don't know if Odie's still here, but now I can't remember. Oh, I think I was saying, I don't know, I might be biased just because I'm a huge Gundam fan, but I don't know if you've seen the art for the cards. The alt art for the cards looks fucking so cool. And that was it. Oh, we're gonna have a cute little race, and then you're gonna kill me? You shitting beach balls? What is happening? I mean, it's just like an average of 3 per hour in the span of a month. So it can be like any 3 people. What gets really tricky though is like if people I've known, so like people, if they stream like 40 hours at like 1 person, well then you need 40 hours at like 5 people to make that balance out. And that's when it becomes tricky. That's why a lot of people recommend just like trying to like game the system mathematically by only streaming X amount of hours with X amount of viewers to try and avoid that. Kappa, 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 kappa. Actually, I think I like it like this better. I think I probably want to be on top of the building. Okay, well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay. Now I have a better vantage point. Violence on both sides of me. Well, I'll probably choose this violence. Thank you for the follow. You know what? I'm just gonna join their little party. Don't mind me. Tee. Thank you, everyone here. Sorry, I was focused. Guys, you're gonna make me get to like 400 really soon, and I don't really know what to do about that because I don't have a plan. Hey, guy. I'm anonymous. I can tell you for certain we're not doing another demothon for 400. But I don't know what we're going to do. I don't need this. What am I doing with my life? We need to settle on something, though, and fast. Because we're 25 away, and at the beginning of March, we were at 300. So we've gone up 75 in like a month and a half. Actually, I was thinking about this earlier. We've gone up 200 since December, which is lunatic behavior. Honestly, you're gonna make a boy blush. Damn. I don't know what that says about me or your computer or both. You know? On some sort of cosmic level, okay. Sorry, Helga, or whatever. But thank you for the follow. Sorry, that was crashing. I'm still in the process of making a room. Because I downloaded everything for the demothon in like a very haphazard fashion. So I have like 250 gigs free on my regular hard drive and like 60 free on my solid state. And I want to put Rivals on my solid state, so I'm trying to go through and clear off games from Steam, but I need to check each one to see which hard drive it's on so I can pivot them. I'm so close. I would love to get back to playing Rivals again. I also need to download Repo because people have been asking me to play Repo. I have it. It's not downloaded right now. Phoenix Gaming, man. That's possible. The issue is we are just coming off of that charity event where we did like 165 hours in the span of like... Also, welcome in, hiya. 165 hours in the span of like 23 days. So I don't know if I want to do just like a stay up for 24 hours stream. Though, your other account. Oh, it's okay, okay. Hey, look, it's dead. I've got news for you, Buckaroo. You're next. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. I didn't know it was gonna be one tap like that. Damn. Whoop. That must be so embarrassing for you to get killed by me like that. Legitimately, we're playing Fortnite. We were gonna play with Little, but they're in a meeting, so they can't come play with us, which is big sad because we missed them. But yeah, we're playing Fortnite. We're not very good at it, but it was just the right amount of like teehee. I don't have to care that hard after everything we did. It's Saturday. Oh, I would love to be there for that. I'll be out of town all this weekend, though, because of Easter. We got Easter Friday things to go to, and then we're driving down to my wife's family. It's one of the reasons I was like, I really gotta get a stream in today, because I know I'm gonna be gone. Hey, look. I know we're gonna be gone this weekend, and then I'm gonna be gone for 10 days on a cruise, starting the week after that. So we got this for Fortnite, then we have Gundam collector card opening next week. Not the actual like card game, like the battle card game that I won't shut the hell up about. I promise. One day I'll shut the hell up about it. I just got to get my fucking fix, man. But like the collector's card is a test stream for card opening. That'll be next week. We have 6 kills. What the hell? Yee. I feel so bad. You're the second person I know that's doing like one of their like someone else I know is doing like a birthday stream. I'm like, damn. No wait, they're doing the big birthday stream while I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm like, fuck. Sorry. No, none of you are worth paying like the exorbitant Wi-Fi on a boat. Was it like $80 a day or like $20 a gig or something? I'm not doing that. Sorry, guys. I love you all, but not that much. Can't wait to watch everyone stream in like 140. Is it Wednesday here? Yes. It is Wednesday here. Which makes sense. It's Thursday there, because I know you're in Australia. I'd like to go back to Australia. I had a good time. Okay, I say I had a good time as if I wasn't like dealing with one of the worst sinus infections I've ever had in my life, and then also got like seawater in my lungs, and then like had like asthma issues. But in my brain, that was a fun trip, so I don't care. I also almost broke my arm on that trip. Not in Australia, in Singapore. I fell down the stairs of the tree tunnel. Why? Because I forgot that spiral staircases are narrow towards the inside, and it had been raining because it's fucking Singapore and it's always raining. So day 1, adventure 2 hours in, me falling several stone steps down. So we went to, I don't know if they're called the White Sundays or the Whit Sundays, up near the Great Barrier Reef. It's like a special little island. It was our honeymoon, so we went to like a nice little, not private, I guess it's technically a private island. It's owned by an individual. It's kind of like golf carted around, just kind of chilled. I'd love to go back. I would love to go everywhere though. Someone yesterday asked me, was like, have you ever considered coming to Sweden? I'm like, bruh, not only have I considered it, I've thought of like 3 different trips. Like sometimes you guys have to understand, if I don't have mental stimulation, I start doing insane shit. Did you know I almost signed up for like a bachelor's program a couple weeks ago because I was so bored at work? I was like, you know what, you know what'll solve this boredom? Me signing up for a new collegiate like something. You know what stopped me? Committing 4 years to learning about like photonics sounds like too much work. I was like, what if I don't like it and now I'm stuck trying to learn about like photonics and lasers? And all because I was like, I kind of want to understand how like dense wave division multiplexing and coarse wave division multiplexing work better than I do. And I was like, you know what? Lasers are the answer. See, here's the thing. I have a bachelor's already. My wife, if she was awake, would tell you that she has a bachelor's and an associate's, which is correct. She does have one more degree than me. She's very happy about that, and I'm happy for her. I was gonna say I don't really care, but it's more like I didn't see the point in getting both. Once I realized that like some of the shit wouldn't transfer over, I just said fuck it. Wow, okay, that scared me. I didn't realize that was in the game. But yeah, she has 2 degrees. I have had about 10 different certificates, ranging from things as simple as like basic computer repair, kind of like CompTIA A+ stuff, to SIP certifications, to like Juniper Mist AI, like campus deployment of like WLAN kind of stuff, or like deeper kind of like core or like enterprise level specialty certs. Yeah, a lot of different networking certs, micro cert, and like R. Like sometimes I would just pick up stuff. I would just pick up certs and stuff because I was bored. I'd be like, teehee, I don't really know what I want to be doing, but here, I'll commit 2 or 3 months to this, like, cybersecurity cert. Kind of thing, you know? Yee. But yeah. It would really just be like, for a while, it was whatever I could get paid for at work, but they don't do that anymore, which is a shame. But I kind of get it. So it was like legitimately just like whatever I could get my hands on because I was bored. It'd be like, I don't know, we're doing cybersecurity this half of the year, and the next half of the year it's like, I don't know, we're doing, I don't know, we're doing like Nokia hardware. I don't know, we're doing our database micro certs. It's like it's whatever I could just get my hand on to alleviate the boredom. But sometimes this would also mean planning out for like the span of 5 years what all trips I wanted to do and how I would min-max them to cover as many countries or states as I could. Me sitting there being like, you know, if I took 3 weeks off, I could like, I don't know, fly, could fly up to like Milan or something, and then use that as an excuse to go all the way around to like was it Slovenia, because it's up to the northeast, and I don't know when I would be any closer than that. And then I could then go down to like Venice would be cool, and then go to San Marino on my way to like Rome and the Vatican, and then I don't know, might as well, since we're over there, might as well go to Sicily and Malta. And it's like 3 weeks to a month's worth of planning of like a trip that theoretically might never happen, just because, I don't know, guys, I'm a little bit bored today. Someone once told me that they're impressed with how much I just do stuff. Never social stuff. You see me in real life. No, you didn't. And also, please don't look at me. I might die. But, like, when it comes to, like, I want to do thing. Okay, guys, we're doing thing. Are you a person? Okay. Not anymore, you're not. And I was trying to explain to them, it's like, basically, I weaponized my ADD. Hyperfocus. This is a tool I can use against reality. What do you mean I'm traveling to, like, 6 states, doing 2 certs, working full-time, sleeping, like, 4 hours a day for months on it? Absolute freak behavior. What are you guys doing? Huh? Okay, you're both my snacks now. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, I need this, I think. I still don't know what half these guns do. Wait, this has a scope. I can see it. I was explaining to Odie, I'm like, and the other, it's like other people, and I'll shut up about it eventually. Again, I'm just very passionate about it right now. The new Gundam card game, legitimately, only like half of the game is revealed. It doesn't come out for another like 100 days. Every day they drip feed us one new card. Does that stop me from making decks and then playing like 30 games online in third-party software just to like get an idea of how everything feels? Even though the game's not out and will be completely different next week? No, nothing stops me. Nothing stops my brain when it's focused. But you know what stops my brain when I'm not focused? Everything. Just it's the swing, you know? That's how I try and explain it to my parents or my friends that don't have it. We have one family member who married into the family. He's the only one that doesn't have it. And just having them understand that it's like, it's not that we can't focus ever. It's just like we swing from like periods of intense hyper focus to absolutely no focus at all. Like it's either I am 100% on board, all of my fucks are given, or I have no fucks to give, and why am I here? Well, sometimes you just gotta like push through on that, you know? This is not going to go well for you. Guy, if you had the bat, why run away? I think you got away. You know what? Kudos. I'm surprised if you had the bat. Why you ran away from me. We're doing a cute little dance around each other. Yes, this is the gun I like. What is this called again? Collateral damage assault rifle. Me killing people. What gun am I holding? Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where we are. For some reason, I think we're 30 bits away or 50 bits away. I'll honor it at 30 because I legitimately don't remember where we are from the bits perspective to make me eat bean. I forgot to do the math earlier because I got warm and took a nap. We're in swing season right now, baby. I go to work, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I come home from work, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm like, this is too much. I guess I should find an edge and just rat there. Finished last night's stream with a win. I'll be honest, that you can use this against me forever in Fortnite. I don't use any of the melee weapons because they confuse me. They're so up front. Wait. it makes me move around in ways that I don't expect, and I find that disconcerting in a game where I need to be able to, like, put my reticule upon your person. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Like, with gun, I can point shoot. With sword, I fly all around. I guess the bat's not as bad. It's just a matter of, like, learning the hitbox. The swords confuse the hell out of me because people were just, like, whipping around all over the place. I'm like, I guess I'll just die then. Teehee. Did I eat? No one tell Razor Bunny I may have forgotten to eat again. She'll yell at me. The second time ever she was in my stream, I was like, oh shit. Guys, I just realized I didn't eat enough because I've gotten to the hunger point where I can feel my skin crackling. And I was like, shit, I gotta take a break and eat some peanuts or something. Oh, wait, there's tahine pistachios right here. Don't walk off the cliff, you silly little fuck. The gloves. What are the gloves? I remember there being gloves during the marble thing. The marble thing is probably when I played the most. But not because I was like, yay, Marvel. It was just because so I started playing with people. And just so happened to be what was out. How do I auto walk? Wow. So I'm trying to eat a handful of tahine pistachios at the same time. I just love it. Oh, is that what got me a second ago? Where the guy would like get over here or whatever? Oh, you know what? I do remember Slain Infinity. I see a person. And drop these pistachios. I do remember Slain Infinity saying that he was trying really hard to get Sub-Zero. I guess they added Scorpion as well. This is my only Fortnite skin besides the Christmas Snoop one. Because I don't play enough to warrant spending money on it. And this was a gift during Subathon from the littlest one. Rest her poor little heart trapped inside of a meeting in hell. It'd be a really funny time for her to join the call. Where she didn't want to have to buy any more bits to spend the punishment wheel, so she traded me a Fortnite skin. Are you a person? Yes. This gun is weird. This is the dumbest fight. I'm embarrassed for both of us. Okay, I know for certain I don't like whatever the hell this is, so we'll take the sniper rifle. Yeah, I never buy the passes because I only end up playing like sporadically. It'll be a shocker if I play like more than 15 rounds in a season. And usually that's because it's like, oh, I'm doing subathon, therefore I'm trapped for a while, and people coming in to play with me helps pass the time. So, like, I don't play enough to warrant that. But there's a small... Every time we play together, she tries to buy me a skin. I guess she has a lot of V-Bucks or something. And my wife thinks the Sabrina Carpenter skin is very funny, so I thought it'd be funny if she got me the Sabrina Carpenter skin. My wife likes Sabrina Carpenter, but she also hates when nerds are like, them adding girly thing to game is ruining game. So she's like, fuck those people. She doesn't play, but if she did, she would probably have that skin out of spite. Which I think is so funny. Is he a person? I don't know why you stood there. Not that I was like that clever with this movement, like, but I was very clearly like just stuck on a wall reloading for a bit, and you could have don't say the word you were about to say. I was gonna say, actually, now that I've said that, I should clarify. I wasn't gonna say something as bad as you might think. I was gonna say brutalized, but I've been listening to a lot of stuff related to like ancient Greece, so that's why. And this is because after like a year of everyone going, you should, this is just like the Hades thing, where like for a decade people were like, you should play Hades, and I was like, yeah, probably. I caved and played. I just want to make it clear I wasn't going any further than brutalized, because the sentence, when I tried to clarify it, made it sound like I was going to say something way worse. But I thought the first word I was going to say was too much, and yet I made the situation worse. But yeah, so after forever, I finally caved and listened to Epic the Musical because I was bored and needed new audio content. And I have consumed and I enjoy, and I keep finding nice little extra little bits. Lovely uses of leitmotif to convey different characters, which is great because you can't see the characters unless you're watching an animatic. I love it. I was a huge mythology nerd as a kid. It's why Shin Megami Tensei stuff is one of my favorite franchises. It's all mythology, baby. The ping pong ball has escaped. Right, Epic. So, I finished all of it. But at the same time, my wife sent me a song called Telemachus' Mom, which if you don't know, Telemachus is the son of Odysseus, so it's like thematically just the best timing to find a song that's basically Stacy's mom, but like about the Odyssey. But because of that, that was made by Overly Sarcastic Productions, who I used to watch a ton of, and then fell off of for absolutely no reason, just because my brain was like, ooh, shiny thing. So I've been watching their stuff obsessively recently. So if you want to learn about history or mythology or like stories, even like the life of history, like people that wrote history or wrote classic works that used to like shine a light onto history indirectly, they've got great videos, and even like breakdowns of classic works. Like I was listening to the Dante stuff today, just finding out like Dante's like, I hate you guys took over my home, everyone, I can't go back, I'm so mad, I hate the Pope, I'm putting the Pope in hell in this book. That shit's so funny to me, because I remember reading Dante's Inferno and I was like, I don't know who half these people are. And then I look it up, I was like, oh, it's his shit list. He's mad at all of these people. They're people from when he was alive. And also some, like, ancient Greek people, because he, you know, he's, Italian, so he's Roman, so he's mad at the Greeks for the destruction of Troy, which is supposedly where, like, Aeneas was from before he left and founded Italy, or, well, founded the Roman Empire, or his descendants founded the Roman Empire. I'll shut the fuck up now, I'm sorry. I'm just saying so many words that mean nothing to, like, anyone. And nobody cares. It's good to know that I didn't burn out my, like, yapping muscles during the demothon. I was like, man, it's gonna be really shitty if I'm like just like burnt out, and instead I'm just wait. Is that Sabrina on Sabrina violence? I'm not good with the sniper. Hey, look, a friend. What up, friendo? See, the thing is, you should not have tried to get my attention, because now that's gonna happen. But now here's the other problem. That person knows about my existence, so he will leave them the fuck alone. Oh wait, that's the same thing. I guess we could go back and fuck with them. That could be silly haha time. This is as high as you're gonna send me? Really? God, wouldn't it just be so funny to steal that kill? Hit him with that Ryuga Wakateki no Corral. Do not come and fight me. I want none of your shit. I just want to kill the man that was trying to kill you. Because I crave violence in this game. I guess they just left. But yeah, if you're a nerd and you like musicals, not because you're a nerd, but like because you like both of those things, you should check out Epic the Musical. Don't be like me and ignore it for like 2 years just because just because you didn't have a reason. It's good times. I'm curious what they'll make next. Why this all gold? Look. A friend. And by friend, I mean potential victim. Yes, hide behind the skinniest tree. I think they definitely saw me. I hear a vehicle, so we're just gonna... Do you think that worked, guys? Do you think that worked? They didn't come back, so... I'm going to pretend that that was a victory. They didn't come to kill me. Can I... Okay. Meow. I'm certain people saw that. I don't think you can do that stealthily, you know? Wouldn't it be like really cute if we won this? I don't know why cute is the operative word here, but for some reason it is. That is what the wheel of words landed on. What just happened? Fascinating. Funny thing is, I did actually see you. You think you're so slick. Your shiny little glimmer boy gave you away. But I am in a dreadful position, I'll be honest. Actually, I'm in circle, so that's cool, I guess. So I need to tell my wife about my follow-up theory. I had explained to her I thought it'd be really funny if... Yep, I'm attacked from both sides. I'm attacked from both sides. That's so funny. That's crazy. I had a dumb little theory that like, this is mine now, honestly. It's crazy that you would ever think that this wouldn't be mine. My dumb theory is that, the drug, or the plant that, Hermes gives to, Odysseus is just a drug to make you horny so that he can outlast Cersei. Because there's so many allusions to, like... She tries to, like, bed him after. When her magic doesn't work. At least in this version. And thinking back on the song, it's like... I don't know, there's just a lot in it that makes me go... Hi! Wouldn't it be cool if we were cool and had no vehicles?
What's up, my guy? Friend? Oh, left me. That's so funny. Guys, what does this mean? You know what? Being by this rock was probably the safest we could be. Are you my friend or are you the other car? Whoop. Nyong. Whoop. Teehee. Aw, man. You got me a little bit there. Guy, what the hell is happening? Oop. I don't really know what to do with this. Sorry, friend. I am the great betrayer, apparently. Once they started shooting, though, I started shooting. The truce was not broken with me, but the armistice was done. Oh no, I don't want to be in here. I mean, hi? Okay, that's crazy, guy. Okay. This is definitely one of the weirdest end of games I've ever had. Listen, I think you want something very specific for me. And I don't think I can give that to you. Oh! Oh my god, that was so silly. That was so silly. Guys, I gotta clip that. That was crazy. I don't think I could do that again if I tried. I got a message. I thought the wildest win. I got a message little. That was insane. So silly. I don't know how much I'm gonna have captured of that. But damn. I might have to wait till I go through the VOD, but I at least wanted to get that section. That's insane. I don't... If I only get one win all season, I'm fine with that being it. Like... We were pinned down at the rock by the sniper. Scared the sniper away. Ran over there, almost died getting shot at by the sniper and someone else. Managed to stay alive by throwing shit at ourselves. Managed to kill the Sabrina Carpenter that was attacking us on the ridge that wasn't the sniper. Then got circled a bunch by two cars doing a weird like dance truce at us. And then once they started firing on each other, I swooped in and killed one, and then killed the other, and then killed the third one, and then... Skirt? That was crazy. Oh, right, but the Hermes thing. So it has like a line that's like the fight lasting for hours, you can beat her or you can be her. I don't know. Something about the song kind of like implies they're gonna go at it for some time deep in the night, and then like not one song later, Cersei's like, anyways, true intentions can be conveyed in acts of lust, and you're like, wait. Wait, I gotta close this. Hold on. It's gotta close another program. I didn't realize it was open. Oh, also, guys, the Twitch integrated throwing system is throwing errors at me when I try and sync it with Twitch, so it's not on right now. So just know. Not telling you to get bits, but what I will tell you is if you get bits, it's not going to throw them at the screen like it normally does. You're never required to give me anything. Mere violence. But all I have is this little shotgun boy, which is not ideal. We just said how we don't really care for the gloves because we don't understand them. What? Why is this in... Based on the complexity of some of the characters, I'm going to say Chinese. Why is it in Chinese? Wait, that one part looks Korean almost. Wait, that's Korean. Is this running through multiple languages? Sorry, I know I got distracted. So that's China. Okay, it's running through multiple languages. I was like, some of these characters... Those are definitely vowel shapes in Korean, and then some of them look very complicated, so I'm assuming Chinese characters. Then I saw, like, non-kanji related things. I was like, wait a minute. The brain is braining. No. Okay. Shotgun. Yeah, I can accept this setup temporarily. It's not a door. It is a door. I'm just too far over. With the ball. I can't believe they're bringing the World Cup to the US. That seems so silly. Hands are over. That happened for so long, I might have to make that like an actual highlight. But dear God, it's worth it. Wait a minute. Where'd my gun go? Where'd the gun I like go? It's right here. Yes. Okay. Hey, at least that one was funny. Your chat's so empty. It's giving no signal vibes. Not as funny as the try not to come in 5 seconds one, but we're still searching for gold here. As ever, thank you, SiriBot. That's cool. Okay, I see you now. You know what would be helpful? Is if I was on an actual gun. What is this gun, and why does it have a holographic sight? You silly goose. You thought you could best me, number one idiot? I'm best girl. Or boy, I don't really know. What am I? I don't pay attention to shit. Whoops. Whoops. How did I not take damage there? The world may never know. What the hell? How did I kick that door when I was not beside it? The world may never know. It's just girly pop shit or something. I don't know. Fuck it. Why does it sound like someone pinged at me? Okay, we should probably get going. Oh, a silly minecart. Of course. And then I fell off because I saw chat move. And therefore I looked away. Anyways, back on my Sonic Air Riders bullshit. Can you not ruin my good time? Every time I've come outside for a motorcycle, it has always been just that one little motorbike riding behind the armored vehicle or whatever it is. It's never exciting. Also, guys, should I proceed with my plan with my dumb little idea of making a silly presentation about the demothon? On the one hand, I'm like, yes, it would be fun and stupid. But I think it would be fun and stupid from the perspective that I think it would be fun and stupid and not that anyone wants to see it. It's like when I made my wife a presentation when I was going to South America and Antarctica by myself, basically being like, where am I on each day? Here you go. I made you a PowerPoint so you know. Here's all the hotels and their phone numbers. Here's where each thingy I'll be at is. There's something just very silly about, like, throwing together a presentation about dumb shit. Nope, not what I wanted. Nope, not what I wanted. Why am I having trouble with this now? What the fuck? How did I move these previously? Was it not A? Okay, fuck it. It lives where it lives now. Oop. You thought? Also don't know why it's... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Nope, now we're going. I just realized it was showing me the mouse characters. I don't think it thought I was tapped into the game all the way. There we go. That's all I wanted. Was to change that one gun spot. Dang, what was that? I got jumped bad. That's okay. Listen, not every game can be as glorious as last game. Last game with its obscene amount of kills and also win. So I had like 11 kills there. Poor littlest one, Captain Hell. Wait, I've used these. Someone just posted a picture of, I think they're called knocker balls. It's just like a small Zorb that you run into people with. I definitely I can't guarantee this is what did it, but the fact that one of my teeth like broke after it, like a week after it, is a little bit suspicious. But I think that was the so the lead up to this is there used to be a thing that was sold in like malls called I think they called it Dragon's Breath, and it was big puffed up like Fruity Pebbles flavored cereal that had liquid nitrogen in it. The idea being that you could go like and like breathe little smoky fire like a dragon. The problem is that's just not supposed to be inside you very much like at all. And what ended up happening is they got shut down because people kept like burning their mouths. Or maybe it wasn't liquid nitrogen. What's the other? Dry ice kind of stuff. Is that liquid nitrogen? It's been a while since a science class. So I think that cracked my tooth. And then me slamming into people at full speed like a running back wearing a giant inflatable ball thing and launching people off their feet, I think is what did it in. It was like 5 seconds of silence. It was like brain death to me. Oh, I thought one of those things was a can of stuff. Shots in this economy? Guys, where's the violence at? I want to participate. Shalon. Hi? Not that gun. Nobody fuck with me, I live under the stairs. Immediately shoots. On accident. Alright, let's make sure everything's loaded up. Lest we come into conflict? Guys, how do you say the word Cleo without sounding like you've never said the word Cleo in your life? Because I don't know. Goodbye. You thought? You actually almost had me, though. I'm going to be honest, that was probably dumb luck on my part. But feast upon my vibrato as if I know what the fuck I'm doing in my life. Now, how do I get your shadow? Can I just walk? Dude, I bet this texture is amazing. Oh, fuck this little guy. Oh, wait, why was I auto-running there? Earlier when I was trying to auto-run, I couldn't make it happen. By earlier, I mean like 2 rounds ago. Treasure. The treasure tree, the treasure tree. I thought you were a person, you're this little guy. Put one in the head of the little guy. It's so quiet now, it's like freaking me out. Where are all my silly gooses at? Also, interesting note. This is my first time playing Fortnite with the new controller that I bought for the event. This could be just like stray data and not actually like relevant to what is going on. But it is interesting to note that I feel much better with this one than I did with my other one. I mean, controller can't fix bad play. Sometimes we just have bad play. But I feel like when we've been locked in aim-wise, we've been doing better. I can't wait to be like karmically checked for saying this sentence and then miss like every single shot coming up. What is this icon? Is this a person? I guess it is a person. Oh, does it mean someone's doing the vault? Okay. That was interesting. I would love to not be in here, actually. Because I don't actually care about this shit at all. Wouldn't it be wild if you, You think I scared the guy off? I'm literally just trying to see if I can get a peek at the guy that was doing it, so I can interrupt him. It looks like he may have left though. Because short of the one guy I saw go through the ceiling to run away, I've not seen anybody else. Don't notice me. Hey, guy. That's so funny. I think he saw me at the end, but I think he's fucking off. And that's fine. We'll just take the long way around. Little... That's gonna be really funny if that was you. I don't think it is, because I don't know where you would have stashed the car and then ran back, but you know. Guys, should I get like an actual V2 model for, or like a live 2D model for the Affiliate Anniversary? It's in like July. I don't know what would be ready in time. Meow. This is probably an unwise decision. I mean, it's the direction we're gonna go eventually, but I don't know. There's something nice about making it on the anniversary, but there's also something not nice about not having a lot of time and, yeah. That could be a fun thing. Actually, guys, I've had an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea or a stupid idea. What if I have chat? Oh, guys. I gotta see if there's a way to do this. Okay, guys, hear me out. The thought. Chat picks the next props for the frog for 400. It has to be like stream appropriate, but we could have ideas, and then I know people have used the like people can deposit like X amount of points per stream to try and like get to a goal. I wonder if you can use that as like a voting format so that people can like long-term competitively vote for certain things. Like, so like new hat or like silly t-shirt or like stuff like that I could then have commissioned based on what wins the poll from chat. I have to think on this. Because that would be cheaper than getting the live 2D model set up. And it would be something different than just, guys, we're staying up really late to play games again to celebrate getting a milestone. Because we literally just did that. We had like 4 15-hour days in the last 18 streams. So like, stay up late stream is kind of blasé. It's kind of played out. It's kind of sleepy right now, you know? Not saying we won't do one again in the future, but just for a little bit, maybe something different. You guys keep fighting each other. Do not worry about me swimming up on you. Guys, I think it's working. They don't even know. I am a scumbag. I don't know what happened to my vowels there. They changed entirely. But it was funny. You guys were having an honorable duel and I just like ruined everything. Very bad boy behavior. Nifty would be so proud of me. Oh, I can tell I'm getting hungry, but I want to make it like another hour. So there's a chance Little might join. If not, I usually try and go for 3 hours anyways. I don't really see a reason in fucking with you, with your car. So you go your way, I'll go mine. It'd be really funny if we meet at the end. Just think about it. We could go from enemies to lovers to enemies to lovers to enemies to lovers to dead in each other's arms. That'd be really cool. The part of me that wants to engage, but the other part of me is concerned about how open my back is until the ring closes in. So I might wait until the ring closes a little bit, and then potentially commit violence upon the person. One of those days when I realize that words have like no concrete like meaning with the way that I say them. I'm such a jumble. One silly guy over there. We're just gonna take a quick peek to make sure no one's at our back. Oh, excuse me, that caught me off guard. I've been drinking some carbonated water. Okay. I think back is clear. Oops. Was that a sprint? I'm gonna slide. There we go. DJ Honeybun. No. I don't trust myself with this diaper rifle. I feel like if I get it, I'm going to try and be cute about it, but it's not going to go in my favor. I.e., when I was trying to snipe that guy from like 20 feet away and he just kept dodging and running at me. Logically, my brain should say, oh, you know, you should probably switch from that. And the other part of me goes, but like, what if I get the shot? Like, what if? That. I see that. There's that green car again. I don't know if it's the same person or what, but... Aw, 5th place, baby. That's fine, you know? Can't win them all. Ooh, they were pretty close, actually. If I had hit probably like 1 or 2 more bullets, we would have had that. Okay, we're gonna ready up. I have to go to the bathroom because I've been drinking like a liter of water. But I'll be back before it, and it's ads, so it's, oh, ads are about to start. Doesn't matter. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Lovely thing about having the bathroom, like, literally. I get out of the seat, I walk halfway down the hall, it's right there, baby. Nice and quick. What's Yaya doing in the launcher? Hello, Jama Matt. What is up, my guy? I'm sorry you were having a bad time with rivals yesterday.
Potatoes.
It's also weird to me that they apparently only added 1 character. Where's the symmetry? It is what it is. Some days are good on games, some days are bad, but as long as you have a good time, overall, that's all that matters. I was supposed to be playing with fellow potato littlest one, but she got caught up in a meeting, so she's not been available. However, we've been having a good time, and we even had our first win of the season, which makes sense because we only reinstalled this game last night. We had uninstalled it for the demo event. So we hadn't played in like over a month. Or maybe not over a month, nearly a month. A month adjacent time period. So we're getting used to everything. Would love some shields, but I would also love to participate in the violence. Hey, look, shields. What's going on outside? Oh, they know I'm here because I accidentally shot the floor. Silly me. What up? I'm here for the violence party. You're dead. Also, you're dead. There's no way you're... I'm actually surprised you're not dead already. So that's actually why it's titled the way it is. It's something to the effect of like rejecting weirdness, embracing normihood. Fortnite is one of the more normie games I play, but I only really play it to be social. So unless I have like, not to sound like a dork, unless I have an appointment to play Fortnite, I'm probably not going to do it. I had an appointment today, the plan fell through, which is fine, but like, that's why you're seeing me on Fortnite. Oh, I've just been ignoring this thing. I didn't realize. Okay, I guess it doesn't do, you know. Also, I was thinking about that last fight, and I think it would have gone better if... Hold on, I think it's doing the thing again. I'm not, like, tabbed fully into the game or something. There we go, okay. Yeah. It won't let me, if I alt-tab and then come back, sometimes it's like, you're not actually in the game, so it won't let me use all of the buttons that I need to use. But yeah, this, and then Rivals is kind of a normie game-ish. But I don't have space on my C drive as of yet. Like my solid state drive. Oh, I'm stuck in controller vibration hell. Excuse you. Honestly? Excuse you. Can I stop picking this up? What the fuck? My guy. Oh, you didn't jump in that car. That's so crazy. Wait, what are you guys doing together? It's like a cute, dumb little date. But this is a solo match. Jermaine, no, we're done. We're just done. The demo event is over. And, while I still have like 300 downloaded... Yeah, okay, actually, you know what? I understand now. Yes, there are too many demos on the computer for space. Sorry, trying to pivot back and forth between the conversations had me confused. Yeah, there's too many demos for me to be able to put it on the solid state. Okay, you're dead. Someone else was shooting at me. I don't know who, but I don't appreciate. Okay. Oh, that's bad for me. God, it'd be so funny if that car exploded. He's got so much damage, but I'm so low on ammo, I need to disengage. And also, I need these shields so badly. What the fuck? The fact that I survived that long is crazy. Well, it's not just that. It's I was uninstalling them as I went, but I kind of installed them in a very haphazard manner. So like, Rivals needs at least like 65 gigs, right? Well, I have that spread across the 2 hard drives. I was like, oh, I can participate in this violence, and then I realized I've got 25 assault rifle bullets to my name. It's probably not a good time, honestly. Hopefully they're not giving chase. So I've got like 60 on the solid state and like 300 or not, and like 250 on the regular hard drive, you know? Can you chill? Yeah, that I was so low on ammos. Also, I'm not in the water fighting very often. I was like, what the fuck is this? But that's fine. So, yeah, so what I have to do is I'm going alphabetically. I think I'm only in the eyes now. And checking which hard drive the game is on in Steam and moving it to the other hard drive. I got up to 60 free. It was at 30 yesterday. So I think with a bit more time and effort, I can get it with enough space, but it'll just take a bit. But also, I wanted to play Fortnite because it's like, to me, it's like smooth brain activity. Like, I don't have to think very hard. I just have to, like, fuck around. Especially if I have someone to talk to. But I really don't have to think, like, at all. We just tee-hee and joke and laugh. I think no one understands how little thought goes into the things that I say. There's no planning. It's just words tumbling out. Eddie Izzard would be so proud of me. But I just wanted something I didn't really have to focus on because of everything we just did. And then I knew I was going to be out of town all this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm not in. So no stream Friday, no stream Saturday. I will be on vacation. I'll be on vacation from like the 24th to like the 5th. So I wanted to get some stuff in. Next week, we're going to open cards for the first time ever. I'm going on a cruise with my wife's family to the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Because they've been trying to get a family vacation set up for like 3 years, 2 or 3 years. And we thought they had it set up last year, and then it kind of fell apart. And then Wednesday will be our first testing of streams to open cards. I will not be on the ship the whole time. Each island will stop at and have like a day to like go do excursions or just go into town, stuff like that. I've never done, this is like one of like the big cruise lines where it's like you're basically on a small skyscraper sideways. I've never done one of those before. I did the like very utilitarian like Antarctic cruise where it was like, hey guys, sometimes we're gonna have to use the plastic everything because we've got 30-foot waves outside. Make sure to lock your feet into the table so you don't get flipped over at dinner. Kind of shit. The food was fucking amazing, but at the same time, I mean, I saw people walking at 45-degree angles down hallways because of the Great Passage. So not really like, it's not there to be like bougie. I shouldn't do this out in the open, but I hear violence. I want the violence, but I also know that there were people over here. Or I thought people were landing over here. Yes. Probably. I hear footsteps. What? My guy. Wait, why did my gun go into scope mode halfway through us shooting? Also, why can't I seem to scale this? Enough of this. Enough of these shenanigans. And then I did a river cruise with my mom's side of the family for one of her big birthdays. And that was nice, but it's very chill. Crowd a bit older, you know? You're mostly, you don't have like party people cannonballing into the pool or drunkenly like falling down or throwing up. You have distinguished older men and women doing wine tastings, you know? Would you eat this? Because I would definitely try it. But I'm on record as saying I would try the giant isopod in Vietnam, so. But yeah, Wednesday, John, I don't really know if you care. But we will be testing opening cards for the first time on the stream. This is in preparation for what I really want to do, which is open a box of the new Gundam card game cards that come out in July because I'm obsessed with Gundam. I love it. But I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I was really thinking about Gundam. So I ordered a pack of like collectible Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury cards, and we're going to open a box of those, so several packs of them. I have not been into a card game in a very long time. I played Pokemon as a child, and I got the cards because I thought the cards were neat. But I didn't know how to play the game, you know? Same thing with Digimon. I had Digimon cards. I was about to tell a story that's going to make people go, that kid is not okay. I guess I'll tell it anyway since I've opened this door. For when I used to have really bad nightmares, I don't know where I learned this. I don't know if I like, got it from card captors or like saw someone do tarot in like a movie, but I would do like fake tarot shit and like lay the cards out and like some sort of symbol, and that would be like my little protective barrier from the nightmares. everyone point and laugh at the weird child. uh, so I had those, but I didn't know how to play them. Same thing. I had Sailor Moon cards, but didn't know how to play that. Like, I don't know, like upper grade school. So like probably old enough to think that was not okay, but I was a weird kid. So I had Sailor Moon cards, didn't know how to play them. Nor did I know anyone else that had Sailor Moon cards. I just got them because I thought they looked neat and I love Sailor Moon. So from there, I got Yu-Gi-Oh! I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of the TV show. But like I didn't like super know how to play. I didn't know about like I knew how to play based on the TV show. I didn't learn about summoning, like the rules for like summoning monsters and sacrificing monsters and shit. Until like years later. So why am I going into this fight? I've got 3 shotguns and like 14 bullets to my name. But we crave the violence, I guess. So you're seeing a trend here. I don't really know how to play them. I just thought getting stuff was cool. And then let me see, I had some imagination cards because I thought it looked interesting. 2 shots, baby. That's how you do it when you only have 14 bullets to your name. Oh, I don't even need that. So, but then I played a little bit of Magic as well. But again, odd kid story incoming. I mainly just wrote stories about the stuff that was in the cards. Like, I'd write little stories about, like, being, like, I guess what would be an exobiologist studying the creature, like, writing little journal entries kind of stuff. Again, I never, like, I played some at chess tournaments, but I never really, like, you know, played. But I'm really excited about the Gundam card game coming out in July. And so in preparation for that, I was like, you know what? Let's do a test. We'll do that. And if we like how it goes, we might make it a monthly occurrence. So we'll open up these Witch from Mercury collector's cards. And then maybe we'll do... I wanted to do the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering stuff. Yeah, it's a brand new, like, competitive card game. I went to a demo day event for it and everything. Like, I don't socialize very much. Like, this is how rare this is. I went to the card shop and talked to people. Did I have my cousin come to help me be less anxious interacting with a bunch of new people? Yes. Did I manage to continue speaking to people after he left? Also yes, so I made progress. As loquacious as I am on here, I'm very, like, shy in real life. It's part of the reason, on top of many other things. There was a Gundam card game, I think, a long time ago, but Bandai in the last couple years has had, like, their One Piece card game, their Dragon Ball Z card game, stuff like this, and this is kind of, like, built, or, like, their, like, new Digimon card game franchise. So this is the beginning of their new Gundam card game. And I'm so hyped for it. Like, I'm not shut up about it. I've been playing it, like, every day online. Using, like, Wing Table, which is, like, Spell Table, but for, like, Gundam cards. And it's very silly because, like, every day they drip feed us a new card that we've never seen before, completely, like, upsetting anything that anyone's tried to make thus far. You thought. But, like, I've just been in love with it. And you were a king winner? What is the word for this? You had a crown. Qu'est-ce que c'est crown? So yeah. I wanted to open up a box of those when they came out in, like, July. So each month I'm thinking about making it a thing, and I'll look for things that I find interesting, like the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy set. Wanted to do that. Amazon appears to be sold out. Maybe I'll luck out at a local card shop and can find some. If not, well, that's a learning experience. I was gonna pre-order them when I got back from this cruise because I thought, oh, they don't come out till June. May will be perfect. Nope, sold out beginning of April. I mean, maybe they've restocked since then, but I don't know. It's not like I'm hunting the or like stalking the page for it. Yeah. Well, and my thing with this too is like, if I don't get it, it's not that big of a deal because I'm here for the fun of it. Like if I can, if I get like a rare card and can sell it and like make it so that I can continue bankrolling that aspect or just support the stream, great. If not, okay, we had some silly fun. You know, like the Gundam one I'm very much into. I'm probably buying all 4 starter packs, or starter deck, one for me, one for my wife, so she'll play with me. And then one of each of the other 2 for my cousins, so that they will play with me. Okay, you are a better sniper than I am. God, wouldn't it just be so cringe if you, like, let me live? Damn, he wasn't cringe. But yeah, the Gundam one, I'm all in. Like, me getting a box is me just getting to have a good time. With the Final Fantasy stuff, if we do Pokemon or Digimon, that's literally just, like, content and maybe, like, if a viewer or family member wants it, I'll sell it to them at like a discount or something. If it's a store, whatever. Like, if not, it's whatever. It's just silly fun. I don't think little one's gonna make it out of this meeting, guys. This coming Wednesday for me. So it's probably Thursday for you. I gotta give them time to arrive. They're not here yet. My desk mat arrived. My spandex elbow length cosplay gloves, so no one has to see my hands or arms, have also arrived. I've tried them on. They are a little bit slick when handling cards, but they cover up all of my skin, which is what I wanted. Yeah, next week. All of that's here. The cards just aren't here yet. They're supposed to come like the 17th through the 19th or something. They should be here in the next couple days. And then no streams until I get back from the Caribbean. Baby. I have no idea where we are bits-wise, guys, I'll be honest. It's either like 30 or 50 away. I don't remember. I didn't do the math before we started stream. You guys killed it during the event, dear God. I had cleared that counter. We got almost to... We were above 9,000 bits from the event. And I don't know how many subs. At one point we peaked at like 24 subs. We're down to 17 now as stuff falls off, but I mean, that's fine. Like, it doesn't really matter, you know? It's not the reason we did the event. The event was not to make money. You guys know me. I'm very open about the finances of the channel. I think... Yeah, it's my first stream since that I was fucked Monday. I went 28.5 hours between Saturday and Sunday. Monday, I woke up... I pretty much woke up to call out of work and then slept the entire day. And It's really cringe that you grabbed that shotgun, honestly. I really hate that you're probably gonna win because I'm out of bullets. Oh no, what terrible everything. So what was I saying? You know what, that's fair. You know what, I can't even be mad, you know? We're talking about cards, we're talking about that. Oh, right, so, guys, here's the stats. We went for 16 and a half hours. The event lasted 23 days, 18 of which were streamed, 5 of which were break. You guys donated $310. I donated $1,190 based on the amount of demos completed, which was 119 times 10, which was the final stretch goal for the amount of, like, we would donate per thing. So you guys killed it. You hit the stretch goal on, like, day 4. The final stretch goal on, like, day 4. So we had quite a while to build up an amount to donate. So we donated $1,500 total. I think based on bits and subs and ad revenue during that time, I think I made like 180, which is, I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at, especially for like a small streamer, you know? But this is more me showing that it's like, the event was not about me making money. I definitely donated way more than was brought in from the event. But the event went fucking stellar, and that's all I wanted. Well, this is a freaky amount of, like, bog standard outfits, you know? So, yeah. Now if I can just figure out how to execute the idea I had for 400 followers. Because I've been struggling to think of something. I think the idea I had is a good idea. As, like, a small thing. Considering we just did something insane. That will allow for a lot of chat engagement. I just gotta figure out if it's possible. I know you can do like channel point donation thingy for like an overall goal. Like I'll use Ami as an example. There was another person, I think it was Lexagon, that I watched a little bit, where both of them had like a thing where each time you could donate like 2 or 3k points towards the goal of them playing like a horror game. But I want to see if it's possible to make it so that we can have multiple of those going and use it as kind of a overarching poll so people can vote on what props we should have commissioned next to celebrate 400. I don't know how to do the first thing. I don't even know if the second thing is possible. But we're going to try. And I don't... The other option is Discord votes, but that would involve actually using the Discord. Which I... Oh, that was Bald with Sword. Also, guys, I still haven't heard from the other artist. I don't... The other hat doesn't fit my head. I might have to use the yellow pterodactyl temporarily for the thingy. But, yeah. That one, unfortunately, the crown hat might be a lost cause. The king hat from the panel. It's just too small, and I don't know how to fix it. And they've not gotten back to me, and it's been almost a month. So, yeah, so, it's kind of hard for me to do in this. When people sub, as an example, it plays a little animation. That's a little purple pterodactyl that kind of like falls down and bonks on my head. That's supposed to be representative of my wife, whose Twitch name is Terradrama. I helped her pick it out ages ago. But I had, when I did a series of commissions, I had requested one of those be made, and we could have it like fall on my head, as like a check-in, like maybe like 10 of them, just kind of drop and like bonk off the model. The artist had some miscommunication issues. I've used them plenty of times before, and I've had nothing but fantastic experiences with them. This interaction has been kind of unusual. I hope they're okay. The one they got back to me was the wrong color, and the hat. So the sword was one that they did. They did the frog, the original hat, the sword, the panels, the band. Like, I've used them since the beginning. That's why I'm so surprised that I was having so much issues. But the hat that got the pterodactyl came back as yellow instead of purple, and then the hat looks like it was sized for the panel or the banner and not the actual frog model, so it's too small to fit. It's possible. Originally, I just wrote it off because they're in Indonesia, and I was like, well, it's Ramadan. Perhaps they're busy. Like, I don't know them well enough to like know, but like I know Indonesia has a heavily Muslim population, so I thought, okay, maybe they're busy. And then like people were like, oh yeah, Indonesia's going through like an economic thing. I was like, well, okay, maybe they're busy. But like, I'll be honest, if you just tell me that, hey, I'm busy or I can't do it, that's fine. I'll move on with the topic. It's not the end of the world. Not knowing is more the confusing and frustrating part, like the lack of communication, you know? But at the end of the day, is what it is. Like, I hope they're doing okay. Oh, that reminds me. I need to message the artist that's doing the, yikes. I need to message the artist that's doing the two... not ideal for me. Hello. That's doing the two, yeah, funny that. That's doing the two, custom animations. What's with all the cars, guys? Come on. Can't we just have a nice game of shooty cuffs or whatever? That's doing the two custom animations, same person did the first set. It's supposed to be ready in May, and I'm gonna be gone for part of May. So I need to make sure to message them so they don't think I like bail. I've already paid them, but like I just want them to know it's like, hey, if I don't get back to you, it's because I'm literally unable to, and I will be back at X date. I don't like leaving stuff hanging. Man, my voting idea. I gotta remember to do that. Eventually, I'd like to get animated transitions too, but I've got a lot of plans, you know? I want to get animated transitions. Eventually, I want to get a live 2D model. I want more props for the frog. I want... Okay, they're definitely in here. But... anyone with more Fortnite knowledge than me, does this teleport you, or are you just hanging out inside? Hello, Futa. I'm good. We're just chilling, vibing, playing some Fortnite. We were supposed to play with our Fortnite friendo, but she got trapped in a meeting and therefore has not been able to participate. So we doing it by ourselves and just kind of explaining our plans, talking about the event, talking way too much about Gundam, you know, the usual. Gets in the car, immediately gets exploded. Gotta be so funny. You know what? I should have focused on them. I was like, what if I blew up the other car? Wouldn't that be hilarious? I mean, we had a solid win today with like 12 kills. What the? That's how that works? I don't play this game very regularly. It's the first time I played it in like almost a month. And last time I played it was I played 4 rounds for the first time in like a month. So I'm not a regular player. This is just one of my favorite, like, I'm going to be sociable and be like brain off. We got one, and then we got several like top 5, top 7-ish kind of things, but it is what it is. Now the real trouble with getting the live 2D model thing off the ground is a live 2D model is expensive. Like for someone to actually like rig and like set up your VTube model, like that's gonna be. I mean, I've seen them quoted in the several hundred to several like $1,000 range. I'd probably get like a starter one, but still, you know. Yeah, V2 models with like rigging and motion and shit are expensive. This was just like a $50 PNG that I had made on Fiverr, and I have some props that you can kind of swap between. There's supposed to be another hat, but we don't. The other hat doesn't fit. I'm working on other stuff, but yeah, I'd love to do that just so I could have more like facial expression and motion. This really just has eyes closed, mouth open for talking, or eyes open, mouth closed for not talking. That's it. Like imagine if I could have like facial expressions, or do like the thing where like the your character here thing where they're playing on a controller, but it's the frog on a controller. Like that'd be so cute. I'd have to check the finances for the channel. I know I just got paid Twitch-wise. I think that takes us back up to like 800. What is on my face? I think that takes us back up to like $800, $900 channel funds wise. I'd have to double check though. I know I have to buy a game before I leave. I mean, this is the reason why I have like all of the money that I make from events and like when we do sub for songs, or we do like a singing event in general, or if we do like subathons or any event we do, any subs or bits goes to shit like that. Like it's set every time I get paid from Twitch, it's tracked on an Excel spreadsheet so that I know how much is dedicated to the channel. So it's not like money for me to play with. That was such a dumb fight. Ain't even a legendary. I'd be pissed, honestly. You got this legendary, you felt like hot shit, and then you died to like a fucking moron. Bam, crazy. The only reason I don't know off the top of my head is one, I just got paid like yesterday, channel-wise. And then right before the event, I bought a new monitor that I'd been putting off buying forever. A new mouse because my scroll wheel had been broken for a year. But I just kept finding excuses not to do it. But I realized if I was going to be locked in for literal weeks, or at that time I thought literal days, I wanted to have it like on hand. You know, like an actual functioning mouse. And then I bought a new controller because we were having controller like drift issues, like in certain angles the controller didn't want to like fully point that way. I'd be like pointing to the top right, and then as soon as I like let up a little bit, it would like flip down to the bottom left kind of stuff. So like I had to buy some hardware for the channel. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I did, because I mean we ended up going those 23 days. That's would have been a lot of time with busted hardware. And you also have to understand, like, the other monitor, it's it's like a 24 or 27, I don't actually remember. It's like one size down from the 32-inch monitor that has, now it has like the Twitch module so I can see chat and everything better, and it's got OBS so I can see what's going on with the stream. All of that used to be over on this like 17-inch ancient ass monitor that only uses like a VGA cable. My guy. Goodbye. I know you're there. What are you doing? What was that supposed to mean? Is this like an etiquette thing that I don't get? Were you stuck? Yeah, like having a setup that's like actually fully functional is a game changer. I can't believe I went streaming like 8 months where I had to like bend my head back and forth and lean in to be able to read chat because it was on such a small monitor. And if I did that, I couldn't see the frog. So if something was going on with the frog, I couldn't observe it. And I couldn't see like OBS. I can't believe I did that for like 7 months. This monitor is like 17 inches. I still have it for the frog in Discord, but like everything else is over on this bigger one now. Same thing with the mouse, like not having a functioning scroll wheel. Why did I fight myself on that for like a month or like a year? Because I was like, no, I don't want to spend $50 on a mouse. I'm so fucking stubborn about money sometimes. It's so stupid. I'll literally like be inconvenienced for like lifetimes because I'm like, I don't want to spend the money on it. What if I need the money for something else? And then it'll be something like stupid like $50, which is not, I'm going to die. Amazing. Okay, that's so funny. I love that. And it's one of these things too, it's like if I'd made it over a little bit further to the right, I probably would have landed in the water. But the first thing I saw was the what is it called? The zip line. So I was like, oh wait, maybe I can make it to the zip line. Realized halfway through I don't think I'm gonna make it, and that I was too far away from the water. Hilarious. This is what I like about Fortnite. I don't take this shit seriously. I'm just here to laugh and smile. Okay, while this game is loading up, let me see. Oops, so I cleared that. Oh no, it's still there. So since we have a second, I can show. I don't know if you're still here, but this is the animation I'm talking about. Sim test alert. So that I have that pterodactyl made as an object that I wanted to import into the Twitch integrated throwing system, so that if someone used a channel point redeem, it would be linked to that and it would drop a bunch of those on my head. But the one I have is the wrong color, and no one. I don't want to put it in there as yellow. Thematically, it's purple. You know. I was gonna log into VGen real quick and check to see if I messaged. Yeah, so that's the alert that I have, but I wanted to make it so that like people could do like their once a day like check-in, and like it'll drop like 10 of them. Similar to, I don't have the tits thing up because it wasn't syncing correctly. Similar to how like the bits will be thrown at the screen if people give bits. Not right now because it wasn't working. Just a heads up. Just I don't want people to feel like misled. You can import custom images. So I wanted to like import those and have it like dropped on me. But the same person that did that is going to be working on a raid one and a new follower one for me. I just gotta make sure that to let them know that I'm going to be gone for a section in case they need to get back to me to confirm if I'm okay with stuff. Like that, I don't like leaving things hanging. Nope, I want to break. Okay, this is gonna be zesty and dangerous because we're not very equipped, you know. Maybe they aren't either. This isn't a big island. Okay, you know what? They were not prepared, I guess. Sorry to ruin your life or whatever. Do you use Twitch for your alerts? Yes, I use Twitch. Well, okay, it depends. So those alerts, yes. The sound alerts are through Blurp, but it integrates with Twitch. I think those are the only alerts I have. And then the changing of like the frog and stuff, that's all manually done via hotkeys depending on what people select, which I need to get. Eventually I need to, well, like, you don't need to. Eventually I want to get one of those things you can plug in that is just like extra functional keys kind of stuff, so that I can map those and have more options. Because right now I'm just using the insert, home, page up, page down, delete, stuff like that, because they were the keys least likely to be used in a game for something. I thought about doing numbers, but if I'm using mouse and keyboard, some games require you to press numbers, and that means I'd be changing outfits and shit every time. Dude, I'm so excited about my idea. I gotta... Mommy's on vacation. She's the person I would ask because she's so smart. She's the one that clued me into how the timer actually calculates. That it doesn't have to be 500 bits for it to count. It's just in 500-bit increments, and it'll mathematically divvy up smaller increments for you out of 500. Which is what was like the last key to us being able to get the timer correct for the event. So anytime I have a question about stuff, especially like V2, pngtuber kind of wise, I usually defer to her. What up? What up? You want to hang out? You don't want to hang out? But she's on a well-deserved vacation before her debut of her official model. Actually, Light is on that same vacation before his debut of his official model. I don't actually know if Cora and all of them are doing debuts at the same time, but it'd be so funny to just like pretend to be your own new group. Fuck Hololive. I don't actually. Okay, hold on. No one take that out of context. This is a joke. It'd be really funny to be like, you know, like, fuck big corporation VTubers. We're our own thing. Are we actually a thing? No, but we all just decided to debut at the same time. That'd be so funny. Just be pretend VTube company. What? Do I never imagine something like that requires no stream power? Like a Steam Deck? Oh god, the ring. Ring awareness. Kappa kappa pickle. Dude, a pickle would fucking slap right now. I'm so hungry. Were you talking about the timer? The timer was just frustrating because it's not clear. It's kind of like when you use a calculator, right? So like if you use a calculator, people love to put these pictures out online where they're like, make it make sense, and they have like 3 calculators and their phone side by side doing the same math equation, and it comes up with different answers. But inevitably the answer is simple. It's that certain programs have different ways of interpreting the order of operations, and all of your situations would be fixed if you just put parentheticals around the various different things. Like 9 plus 4 times 2 or something. All of them would say the answer, same answer, if you just put parentheses around the 2 sets of the equation that you want done, because the order of operations says that you would do the parentheses first. boom. The reason that they're coming up with different answers is because some of them automatically take that into account. Some of them don't. Some of them are just reading left to right. Some of them are doing order of operations, but since you don't have the parentheses, they're doing their like. Oh, the hotkeys? Yeah, I just want I want so much stuff. I know I talk about wanting so much stuff. I just want you guys to know that's how like passionate and like stupid I am about this little hobby of mine. I've got so many ideas, and they sometimes they are good ones. For those that care, speaking of ideas, for those that care and are here for like to come up by for the singing nights, when I get back in May, the sub goal will start. The next singing sub goal night is Disney. It'll be Disney sing along night. Well, and it's actually part of the reason that I have these like strict rules about spending money on the channel. Because I tend to have because I tend to hyperfocus as a function of my ADHD, especially when starting out, I wanted a very strict self-imposed buffer that couldn't be I spend way too much money on the channel because I'm excited and then potentially lose hyperfocus kind of thing. That's why I put in $50 a month, which seems reasonable to me. I put in $50 a month, and everything else is money that's made from the channel based on ads, subs, bits, blah, blah, blah. Sponsorships. We will take 2 sponsorships when we get back. Only because, well, so we tend to do a sponsorship a season. We didn't do a winter sponsorship, and we didn't do a spring one, and spring's coming to an end. So we need to do 2 sponsorships when we get back. I got to figure out how that's going to work with potentially having to sing Disney songs which are copyright. But I think as long as it's outside, I'll take the panels down. I'll won't publish the VOD for that. We, you know, like we did for Emo Night or Has Been Hotel Night. There's no VOD evidence. There's no anything. Let me see what else was there. So we need to do those 2. If we see a summer one we like, I guess we'll grab it and get it out of the way. But just know if we end up doing 2 or 3 sponsorships around the time, like kind of back to back when I get back, it's literally just because of that. We're trying to meet our planned objective of doing 1 sponsorship per season, and we kind of fell behind because we didn't really like what was on offer for a while. I don't do sponsorships if I won't partake in the activity. When we did Factor, I was working out a lot and trying to eat healthy, and so were several of my family members. Perfect fit there. When we did Echoapocalypse, a waifu gacha game that's a little bit 18 plus but not like hentai, I will absolutely play that. I got to like level 57. Even after the event was done, I was still playing it. Like, that's a game that I will play and did play. So part of the reason we didn't take anything in winter and most of spring is because I didn't like what was on offer. There's a couple RPGs on there now that I could see taking. But you're not gonna catch me playing like match 3s or like dress up game or like Roblox or shit like that. I have no issues with them, but I wouldn't play them. Therefore, I'm not comfortable taking money to advertise them for you. But yo, Atlas, if you're bringing Persona 5 Phantom X and there's going to be a sponsorship for me or for it, the things you could do to my body if you let me take that as a sponsorship. You heard me. I love Shin Megami Tensei stuff. And I love Atlas's RPGs. So, like, if that was ever on tap, like, as an offer for a sponsorship, dear God, I would be playing it 24/7 and hawking it 24/7. At least for the month of the sponsorship. I feel like we haven't seen anyone in ages. This might be the last one because I am very hungry and we're about at 3 hours. which is how long I said I would try and keep the stream to. And my wife's not feeling the best, so she's napping. Normally, that's one of the reasons we cap it at 3 hours. Usually if she's not feeling well or just doesn't want to hang out. So Stream Elements has them in there. There's other ways. Like sometimes... I'm gonna make this Cybertruck blow up just like a real one. What? Oh, another person. Teehee. Did you just try and snipe me from there? Aw, damn it. Okay, we'll do one more. One more. It hit 3 hours right as we started. So Stream Elements, it's okay. We were kind of caught in a crossfire, so we didn't really have a really good shot. Stream Elements has some. I'll pull up the page now. I mean, I'm not gonna show it on there. And Twitch, with their recent changes, has integrated this into the Twitch panels and stuff, or like the Twitch dashboard. So it's a little bit easier to find. And more of them are now doing, like, you get a flat $20 plus whatever else. For a while, it was literally just whatever you can... A lot of it was, like, getting people to sign up for the game, getting certain levels. Sometimes it was getting them to buy certain things in the game kind of stuff, which was kind of lame. But, like, I'm looking at this here, and of the offers, Factor, I've already done. My wife loved it. So did several of my family members. Their only complaint was it's a little expensive, which is fair, but it is also good. It's pretty decent food, well made for like what it is and delivered to you. Like any meal that she didn't like, I ate. I had a good time. But so we wouldn't do that one again because we've already done it. So Realm Pixel, which is like a RPG that has kind of like a that has like a lot of like cool looking characters. I've seen other people play this. I would play this, so I would be okay taking this sponsorship. Some of these other ones, like, I mean, King of Avalon, I've never really played a strategy one, so it's a maybe. Hall of Dragons, I don't really want to play an MMO on the phone, you know. Tiki Solitaire, Domino Dreams, like stuff like that, I would not personally play myself. Monopoly Go, I don't really have much interest in. Like, so like of what I'm seeing, the only two that I could really think off the top of my head I would take would be this Legend of the Mushroom, because it's got silly mushroom people fighting in an RPG that you can like level them up and turn them into like real boys and girls. That sounds fun to me. Like creature collecting RPG style. Or the Pixel one where it's like just a flat out like idle RPG with characters that are reminiscent of various different like anime IPs. I can get behind both of those. There's other methods of doing it. Sometimes companies might reach out to you directly, but it's never happened to me. It usually happens to, like, bigger streamers kind of stuff. I've never played a Worms game in my life. I'll be honest. Fight you, coward. I'm amazed that that worked. Honestly, they're gonna be so mad that they didn't even break my shield. There we go. It's like there's gonna be ammo or something here. Ruin that poor child's day or whatever. Oh boy, 3 shotguns. They'll never know what hit them. It's like I hear a chest. Yeah, we got a lot of plans, a lot of schemes, a lot of everything's going on. But all of that is backseat until we get back from vacation and assess, you know. Oh, right, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, so I never wanted the hyper-focus to, like, and the streaming to take away from real-life stuff. So we have hard rules about how much can be spent doing anything. with regard to the channel. Where is this motherfucker? Dude, I'm stupid. I cannot find this thing. I've lost interest. Get fucked. Hey, look, I got him. See you in hell, loser. As I break my cankles on the way out. Classic. You guys can't hear, but my stomach is growling. It's so funny. After the see you in hell, losers, my stomach's went... What up? I've still never seen this. There they are. What up, my guy? Now, were you the only person shooting at me? Let's be tall. I don't hear any more gunfire. Dude, the ad timing is so funny. Dude, I feel so bad for RP. Okay, no, I don't really feel bad for him. I just think it's so funny. I think he felt bad. He subbed towards the end of the event because he was tired of the ads, which is fair. I have the ads on the lowest setting that provides me 50-50. Like, ads do not make you very much money, but like, you know, that 50-50 over the 70-30 helps a little bit. So in like the last like 3-4 hours, he I'll wait until the ad's done. We'll get out of the storm first. I got a ways to go, my guy. Treasure chest. Oop. See, it's really rude of you to start attacking me while I'm in the storm. One might even say it's cringe. It's also equally cringe that you just fucking took it like that. So I was saying, like, at first I said I felt bad for it, but it's more like I think it's funny because RP James felt kind of bad for it. I think he got annoyed with all the ads, which is fair. Like, they support the channel, but it's on the lowest setting that still gives me 50-50 kind of thing. Like, I don't have them cranked up to max, but they are more than I would like. Ideally. But the funny thing is, he was like, "Oh, you don't have to spin the wheel because every sub is a punishment wheel spin on the channel, right?" So he did that and was like, "No, don't spin it." And then I was like, "No, I have to. Like, that's how it works." So I spun it and it landed on ad 40 minutes. And he was like, "Why? Why did you do this?" I thought it was hilarious. I wasn't mad in the slightest. I guess we should go like get into it. Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, during subathon, we had a double punishment day when I realized I accidentally shorted the timer by like 50 minutes. Which actually, looking back at it, if the timer was calculating bits itself, which it sounds like it does, then I probably didn't actually owe any time because I was manually adding time, thinking that the timer wasn't doing that. Either way, we made up time for it and did double punishments. That shit went from an hour and a half to 16 hours in the span of like an hour. Well, okay, no, it didn't go all the way up to 16 hours in that span, but like we ended up going 16 hours. It landed on 1 hour multiple times. I forgot. The Striker Burst Rifle is the one that I love. Yeah. That was fine, though. Was my brain fried? Yes. Listen, I always try and, like, do interesting things for the channel. And I have to be a little bit creative, because unlike all you fleshy people, no one is going to see me. So that means I have to do interesting stuff that doesn't involve me being on camera. Which means I can't, like, just default to, like, a food challenge, you know? Not that the food challenges don't require, like, a lot out of people, because some shit's nasty or really hot. But, like, I can't be like, like, I remember when Richard and Odie were doing, like, the 50 taco challenge. Would I do that? Absolutely. But as part of it, it required being on camera, and I can't do that. So I gotta think of more kind of weird and creative things to make it work. What? Crazy that you would duck out right when I ran. Are you the same pickle motherfucker that got me last time? Whoop. Damn, he got me. Okay, guys, that was probably the last one. I gotta go eat. I'm so hungry, my tummy is growling. But thank you all for being here and listening to me yap and just talk nonstop about the dumbest shit. It's what I do best. My wife can tell you, like 90% of the time when she's like, it's bedtime. That's inevitably when I'll be like, you think Ewoks ever, like, I don't know, got swallowed by sea monsters? Like, that's when my brain is like, it's overdrive time to talk about the dumbest shit when you should be sleeping. Who do I want to? What's Mass Play? You know what? We'll keep the Fortnite train going. We'll send you guys to Mass Machine. He's got a Pokemon card. What the fuck, Dio? Mass is a cool guy. I've talked to him a little bit in his stream. Wait, those are Minecraft cards? Is this the thing? No, those are Pokemon. I just don't recognize that one. Anyways, go say hi to Mass, guys. I'm gonna go eat. Love you all. Bye. Love you all. Bye. Love you all. Bye. Love you all. Bye. See you guys next week on Monday, maybe Wednesday.